You know, this international mail started by this guy like seeing this jock strap in a medical supply store that hugged the front part and bound with nothing in the back. That's kind of like Rudy Gernreich was made famous by the topless bathing suit. Well, sort of, he ran with that for years. That was the #1 seller. He broke into a Playboy ad and then boom, the whole place exploded. So I didn't gravitate to the right side of the store. See, here's where we're going to get into some other stuff. That's why I previewed this as harmful or helpful. I think I said something like that under the international male culture lifestyle stuff. Well, I don't want to say it was harmful, but it was detrimental inadvertently to many, many, many of us in the gay male culture at that time. I've discussed about how there were essentially two types in Hollywood that my age was hired for. The international male type, or maybe in that arena, or the geeks, the questionable ones, the sidekicks, third bananas. That was what my type was relegated to. I didn't have a body, whatever. I had a big neck and shoulders and whatever. It's weird. So, but international male was also cutting edge fashion. Now, I know that's hard to believe because when you look at the catalogs, all you see is like banana leaf print, two-piece, like wrap-around two-piece with a robe that tied in some weird way. And, this is all kind of the cliche about international male. You walk in an international male, of course, like I said, all the sexy stuff here, and dressing rooms here, and then register right here, long register. Why? There was always a line at international mail. This is how popular, this place was like just the place. I mean, it was, you expected a crowd every time you went in there, which there usually was. I would go at sometimes on off hours, whatever. And how it was set up, it was like a gay Fred Segal. Although, many of us Queens shopped as Fred Segal also. That was a mecca, like, oh my God, Fred Segal. International mail, similar. Because you go in, you got that, you got this, you got this. So here's the register. So, and of course, I was religious about their cologne. Like, I had a boyfriend, old boyfriend, like Facebook message me or whatever and say, what was that cologne you used to wear? I can still smell it in my head. It was the international mail's cologne, which was called gendarme, which ironically in French means policeman, essentially. But whatever, young man.